What's up, you guys? Adam Skoda, back in the Masculine Mindset Show. Listen to me, brothers. On the forefront of this podcast, I want to add a massive caveat to what you're about to hear. I'm going to be talking about why you need to replace bitches. Now, hear me out before any of you start writing me hate mail that I fucking get all the time. You have to stop acting like when you're in the dating game, it's actually a good idea to have one-itis. Okay? And look, I understand if you're in the dating game and you're having that one really good conversation with that one girl. But I'm going to tell you guys something. The inspiration for this podcast today is when I recently replaced one of these bitches. Now, listen to me, brothers. Don't take this shit personal, alright? Fuck, when I say bitches, I'm not intending to be malicious. Sometimes you guys think I am being malicious, but I'm not, okay? The point behind this introduction is this, you guys. Don't mistake me for talking down on girls, okay? That's the big point here, right? Alright, you guys, let's start the podcast. Yo, if you're tired of spinning your wheels in the gym, my man, and if you're also struggling with low energy, lack of results, and feeling invisible to everyone around you, you need to stop trying random workouts, my dude. And also, cut out the cookie cutter diets. Those fail because they never train your mindset first. Click the link in the show notes and start Alpha Body Blueprints today. This is the only system that builds confidence, discipline, and masculine energy, and get the lean, shredded physique you want. You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. Let's get into the content. Alright, you guys, now that we're going to get into the content now, I'm going to hit you out with a blunt truth that most men really don't want to hear. Okay? The reason you keep low quality bitches in your life is because you're scared of being alone. Let's just be honest, you are. Okay? Now, first and foremost, you guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm very much perfectly fine being on my own. That is, if it takes a little bit of time to find someone who understands my independence. Because I'm going to be real with all of you. I don't need a million fucking bitches in my life. I just don't. Okay? So some of you guys, even some of you players out there and are listening to my podcast, I know that you probably want to get more bitches. I hear you. Okay? That's relatable. But I'm going to tell you guys something. It's okay to not always want to fuck bitches. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something. Okay? I'm not being harsh for no reason whatsoever. Okay? I want to make that clear right now. A lot of times, you guys, when I put up these polarizing titles, it's to really get you to click. But honestly, if you don't want to listen to all of it, that's your issue. I don't give a fuck. Move on. Go to the next podcast. But you guys, listen to me. I want to tell you something, okay? When I talk about bitches, I'm not talking about all girls. I want to make that clear right now, okay? I just want to address that, all right? Because there are some girls that are not fucking bitches, okay? I'll list a few girls that are not bitches. My sister Ashley, fucking legend, right? Marnie from the Wingo Method. Fucking champion that girl right there. Now, even Kristen Carney. Of course I was going to say her too. and Hannah motherfucking Spanky. Alright, you guys, let's keep moving forward. The point is, you put up with disrespect, okay? Endless testing and constant drama, alright? Now I want to make this clear right now. If a woman tests you in the first, 2 months, that's different. She's going to do that to see if you're consistent. But if it's, for years and she's still coming back to that same test, listen to me, guys. I'm very much, on my show, I really, really, really reference Way of the Superior Man a lot. But women will return to the moods you cannot match. They will return to the moods that you cannot match. And if you put up with it over and over again, she's going to keep doing that same fucking shit. I call this a long-term shit test, you guys. It is a long-term shit test. Okay, what's a long-term shit test? That is, she's seeing how much she can get under your skin. And that is in LTRs, okay? LTRs. Okay? But, to be clear right now, guys, listen to me. I know a lot of you right now, you're already hating this message. Because you think, Adam, I don't want to replace bitches. I like my bitch. Well, guys, listen to me. I want you to understand something. How many bitches do you have in your rotation? Okay? I want to tell you right now. You need to understand that not all women really want to see you as just their only one. Okay? Because you guys, I'm going to tell you something real quick. Some of you women out there listening, you're thinking, wait a second, is that true, Adam, that you're saying that men should have more than one girl with them? Okay, you guys, hear me out. Girls, if you're listening, don't take this the wrong way, but there's something called social proof tendency in human psychology. Okay, it's very simple. Women want what other women want. So if you think that this is bullshit, I have news for you. When a man is in demand, it shows complete detachment. Complete. But anyways, back to the topic, right? Replacing bitches, okay? Now, when I say bitch, I'm not talking about every woman. That's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm talking about the ones who doesn't respect your standards or your boundaries, okay? Listen to me, you guys. That doesn't mean become very fucking stingy about them. Because sometimes you can have porous boundaries and rigid boundaries. Rigid boundaries are bad. I talk about this in my hardcover book. Check the show notes. 77 ways to develop a masculine mindset. Alright, you guys? Now, I'm about a million tangents right now. Bear with me, you guys. Just listen to me. I need you to do me a favor and leave me a 5-star review with words behind it. And more importantly, I want you all to remember that replacing bitches is perfectly fine with me. In fact, I have replaced a bitch recently. But I'm going to tell you right now, okay? She was playing mind games with me, you guys. Dead serious. Mind games. She was doing fucking witchcraft. This is completely true. Guys, completely true. I'm not going to get into it because honestly, it was the biggest fucking drama ever. And I don't want to get into it. But the tangent is this, you guys. She is the reason this episode is a thing, okay? So you can thank her for this, right? But the whole tangent is this, you guys. I want you to take an example of this. Replacing bitches. Here's the point, you guys. Here's the point. Don't put up with girls' disrespect. Just don't. This does tie into my all-important task that I always say in my work, 77 ways to develop a masculine mindset. That rule is this. Be willing to next girls. Okay, you guys want to say it one more time. Be willing to next girls. Now, let's get to the next part, you guys. Here's what most guys don't understand about replacing bitches, you guys. I want you to understand the psychology behind it, okay? The psychology behind it. So, before I get into the next part, you guys, just do me a favor. And like I said, check the show notes. 77 ways to develop a masculine mindset. My book, okay? Grab it. Now, the next part, you guys, is this. I want to get to this core important point. Women can sense abundance. And they can also sense when you're being needy. Okay, so the whole tangent is this, you guys. If you're willing to walk away, that shows that you're willing to replace them, right? And you're showing social proof, as I just said a little bit ago. But the tangent is this, you guys. That's when the power flips in your favor, okay? It flips in your favor. But again, you guys, when you cling, you communicate weakness. Now, hate to be harsh, you guys. I hate to be fucking harsh, but it's the facts. A lot of dating coaches say this all the time too, but my take on this topic is this. When you have one-itis, right? Those of you guys that don't know that term, just look this up on Google. One-itis, okay? It's O-N-E-I-T-I-S. It's a very real thing that men have. That right there is codependency. Okay, guys, listen to me. I stand by this, and I'll die by this. If you have one-itis, you are codependent. Now, I want to make this clear, you guys. I want you to learn to be independent, not codependent. That's a different tangent. Again, I'm on a million tangents, but stay with me. I want you to really not misinterpret my podcast today, because a lot of you will already. First off, you guys, have you ever noticed that I get overboard on purpose to get your fucking attention? So, keep fucking listening. If you want to have that all-important masculine mindset, that's my podcast, you guys. My podcast is on masculinity. The teaching is this, you guys. A masculine mindset is you are unfazed, you're stoic, but more importantly, you understand that when it comes to girls, they prefer a man that is in demand. Okay, I'll say that one more time. They prefer a man that is in demand. And he doesn't give a fuck if the relationship doesn't work. He doesn't give a fuck. Now, the tension is this, you guys. The tension is this. Other women want what other women want. That's the big message today. I want to really communicate that to you. And that's what also this bitch that I replaced could not comprehend. She kept trying to get in my head, right? Guys, listen to me. When I say she was playing mind games with me, this was the truth. Like, she would fucking get in my head and, like, play these mind games with me, okay? But the tension is this, you guys. Women will do this. Especially witches, okay? Witches, right? Witches and bitches, they both rhyme. So it goes on a tangent, you guys. Listen to me. There are witches out there. There are bitches. That's the whole tangent, right? But anyways, let's keep fucking going. I want you to understand this right now. When you show that abundance mentality, when you also show that masculine mentality, when you also show them that you are a man that is in demand, all girls will look at you and see, wow, he doesn't really need me, so I want him more. Do you get that now? Do you get that now? Good. Now, I want to make myself clear about this. Okay? When you put her in the masculine role, that puts her in control. When you replace, you're not punishing her. No, you're upgrading. So, I want you to remember this right now. When you're replacing bitches, you guys, it doesn't mean you're punishing her. Okay? It means you're showing that all-important abundance mindset. Okay? And that you value your time. As I say, you guys, all the time, my biggest message about healthy self-entitlement is you are selfish with your time. But watch that carefully, because you can have bad self-entitlement and you expect everything on a silver platter. That's not the right healthy self-entitlement, you guys. In fact, that is not healthy self-entitlement. That is bad self-entitlement. But anyways, that's a tangent, right? The point is this, you guys. You're the one steering the ship. If she doesn't align with your standards or boundaries, she's gone. Simple, okay? That's the whole entire point. That is the demonic rake mindset too. Okay? A lot of you don't know what that is. Maybe you should read Art of Seduction and you would know what that is. But thriving on rotation, you guys, is thriving on playful abundance. You don't cling. You don't beg. You enjoy. You escalate. And when it's time, you replace. And guys, listen to me. The funny part about replacing bitches is they actually want you more. So, let's get to the next part, you guys. Alright, brothers. I'm going to talk about the upgrade mindset now. The upgrade. I talked about all important masculine mentalities, right? Even the player's mindset. But really, you guys, the upgrade mindset is even a better plan for you. Because when you start seeing that you look at the world differently, you look at the world through the eyes of a seducer, okay? Let's look at the world through the eyes of a seducer. I have a podcast called that. Look for it. But anyways, tangent is this, you guys. When you stop seeing replacement as loss and start seeing as an upgrade, okay? Everything changes. Most men operate from scarcity. I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose her. She's my one and only. Brothers, come on. That's your fear talking. That is your fear talking right there. The upgrade mindset says this. If she doesn't respect my time or my standards or my values or even my boundaries, I'll find someone better. And that's it, you guys. That's it. Like, it's that simple. So if you want to replace bitches, here's what you do, you guys. Here's what you do. It's not about revenge. It's not about getting even. It's not about that shit. Guys, listen to me. I may have a polarizing podcast title, and I will admit that to you. I do, but I want to make myself clear right now. Don't have malicious vibes, okay? Some of you might think I am being malicious with this, but I'm not. That's your fucking shit. I don't give a shit what you think. I just don't. But the tangent is this, you guys. This isn't about revenge. So even though you think it is about revenge on the way I'm coming across, then honestly, you were mistaken. Or you are mistaken. My bad. But anyways, it's about aligning your goals with what you want in your dating life. Okay? Really, I want you to put yourself in top of funnel situations. Top of funnel. Okay? Where you can get a ton of women in your life. Now listen to me, you guys. If you ever heard this term in marketing called top of funnel, that's honestly where I learned this from. Top of funnel just means you put yourself at the very top of the food chain. That's in dating though. Okay? You put yourself on the top of the food chain. And you realize that really, you guys, a lot of you don't understand that when you have that abundance mindset, people tend to market this idea of like being the 1% man. But here's the thing, you guys, it's all in your mindset. It really is. Like, if you just consider yourself high value, then you don't need to worry about other fucking men and compare yourself to the next guy, okay? It is in your fucking mindset. It really is. So, the tangent is this, you guys. The tangent is this. The truth is you need to hold that mindset and stop chasing, okay? Holy moly, I went on a million tangents. But the point is this, you guys. Girls will see that and they start chasing you, okay? They sense your detachment. And again, you guys, that's what I learned from Matt Gaivelli. Listen to my Matt Gaivelli podcast, okay? Detachment is something that he taught. But anyways, what you're learning in this podcast, you guys, is you're learning that replacing bitches is the right answer. Instead of dwelling on that one girl, replace her, okay? That's a freaking G move. True story. So guys, that's the end of my podcast for today. Listen to me, you guys. Replacing bitches isn't cruel. It is not meant to be cruel, okay? The point is you're not here to babysit drama queens. You are here to lead and to grow every area of your life. Now, you guys, listen to me. That includes your rotation of bitches. That's the end of my podcast for today. Peace out.